Hello, hello, good evening. Happy Thursday. I guess it's not Friday yet. Happy Thursday. Yamu. Hello, how are you? How's it going? How are you? You did your final and you survived. Exhausted, yeah, that's fair. Hopefully, well, I hope you survive. Alright, where we leave off? Last time... Okay. Wait, what did we do last time? We beat Jacinth. Now we need to... We need to reach rank A. A as in... Awesome. So we have to consult Emma about your mysterious opponent, Grisham. Because I guess our opponent looks like this and we don't know anything about them. So we gotta do some investigation. Happy not Friday, happy Thursday. I keep thinking today's Friday, it's not. Your opponent is a standing man emoji, he really is. This might as well be Friday, yeah. Christmas is 1 week away. Can you believe it? Christmas is 1 week away. How does that video go? Fletch sent it to me this morning. I was like, oh. Christmas is 1 week away. Do I have items? Do I have healing items? Okay, I have some. I'm like, oh, Christmas. I feel like December has been a good pace so far. Not too fast, not too slow. But I think now that I'm like, wait, Christmas is soon? I think it's kind of going fast now. I don't know. I will walk over to Emma's detective agency. We can grab this colorful screw. I guess I need to jump. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Is that the lyrics? I don't know. You know, I've never watched a Charlie Brown Christmas thing. I've never watched it. Me neither, actually. Oh, I rewatched Elf this year. I watched it last year too, but I rewatched it again this year. I watched it like yesterday. Hey, Mimi, doing okay? Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. Was he on the shelf? No. You know, I've never had an elf on the shelf either. I've only heard about them. We need to find Kiku's opponent for our next promotion match. You have a name? Grisham. Grisham? Grisham, I know the name. one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? What? What do you mean in danger? Yeah, I want to know. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. New subathon goal, affording an elf. I don't know what am I gonna do with an elf on the shelf? If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. I remember in high school, biology, our teacher, he'd always talk about, at the time, my 4.5-year-old daughter. He'd always talk about, or his daughter. You just answered your own question. And like he would tell us about how he got an elf on the shelf for his daughter, and he was explaining it like, oh yeah, you gotta move it every day. I mean the elf moves every day, reports to Santa. And then I guess the daughter asked like, Dad, does the elf watch me in the bathroom too? When I go to the bathroom, he was like, no. No, he watches you everywhere else though. Well, like, I don't need an elf on the shelf. I'm always on the nice list. Why would I ever be on the naughty list? Emma stayed out of the ZA Royale because she's always got a ton of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know, she's super strong. Are you ready to battle me? Yeah, sure. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. My friend Malamar. Oh, I watched Home Alone. I realized I never watched it before, actually watched it. I maybe seen bits and pieces here and there, but I never sat down and watched it. I enjoyed it. And then I guess I should watch the second movie, right? The second Home Alone. I heard the third and fourth one were not good. New fire punch. No, my pear. Okay, she has 2 more Pokemon. You'd think after the second incident they would hire a nanny for him. Yeah, I think the third one is about a different kid. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Right? Isn't it about a different character? The third and fourth ones? I don't know. I think the first 2 are about the same kid, right? I don't actually know. Okay, we got my friend Malamar here. Okay, I'll try to heal. I've never seen beyond the first one. I assume the first 2 are about the same kid, but I'm pretty sure the third and fourth one are about a different kid. No, my Pokemon. Okay. You could tell me he goes to space and I believe you. I don't know about space. Maybe the 4th one. Maybe the 5th movie he goes to space. The fifth movie will be... They like... Go one, send the kid to space, but two... It's gonna be like about a girl this time, and then... They have, you know, smartphones and stuff, and smart technology, so... It doesn't work as well as the other movies, you know? Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems sussy, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. A legacy, huh? Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Okay, so that's the bodysuit she wears. Apparently, post-game XY, it was about Emma. And she had this, like, suit. Then she became strong or something. Burned by throat, are you okay? Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Hot chocolate is hot. I always burn my tongue on hot chocolate because I'm so excited to drink it. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Zia Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? She's former Team Flare scientist, right? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Kiku. It's been sitting for a few minutes, so I didn't think it'd still be scalding hot. I didn't want to spit it out, so I gulped it down. No, at what cost? Burnt the throat. Hot chocolate tastes so good. Okay, we need to go to the research lab. I'm using sugar until I crash. Sugar. Yeah, how much sleep are you running on? How long have you been awake now? I got like an 8-minute nap in the car. Oh no. Was it a power nap or just a quick not power nap? Alright, let's say hello to Mabel. Power nap it. Wait, power and nap. That rat! That vile little man. The rat. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting our wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Hi Mabel, do you know anything about Grisham? Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who is in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Grish than I would thought. Grease than I would have thought. Grisham. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Oh, we have the Team Flare theme going on. The music. Tell me more. You were a villain. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. Honestly, I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try a Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up your research work too. Is that a threat? Order up a promotion mat at Nouveau Cafe. Why is it whenever I need something, I lose it? What did you lose? What are you looking for? USB dongle for my other keyboard, oh boy. Yeah. That's important. I wanted to use it wireless. Drink our coffee. Hope you can find it quickly. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I am one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisham, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Is it Griselle? Griselle, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your way there. We'll meet you there. The coffee truck's closed. Did I only sell coffee? Because I have like a ketchup and mustard bottle. Did I sell anything that uses those? Okay, where are we going? Is this where that Team Flare cafe used to be? Did you ask if a coffee shop always sells coffee? Kind of. I mean, at least this specific coffee truck, they had a ketchup and mustard bottle. Do they sell stuff that would require ketchup and mustard? That's what I want to know. The Team Flare truck. Because I feel like, can you only buy coffee there? Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we'd want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It's like asking if the International House of Pancakes always sells pancakes. No, I'm asking why do they have ketchup and mustard bottles? Do they sell anything besides coffee that requires ketchup and mustard? That's what I want to know. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare. Though now it's an empty storefront. Ketchup and mustard coffee? Okay, that's all I needed to know. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. I played Pokemon X. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Griselle. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. She's gonna stab me. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Griselle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Griselle once she is set on course. She is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Griselle the battle she desires? Would Team Flare use like a fire type Pokemon? Fight me. Okay. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Grizel of Team Flare Nouveau. So will she have a Mega Pokemon? Today I remembered or learned my keyboard can do Bluetooth. Are you able to connect? Pair successfully? Metagross. Yes, yeah, that's good. That's good, you're able to connect. High Roar. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Pyroar. I had seen it before. It kind of like combines the male and female like mains. No, Toto. My Toto fainted. Gonna celebrate with Schrodinger's chocolate. Still hot. Don't burn anything else. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. What if she poisoned my drink? Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. This is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another. All to achieve a more beautiful world. Didn't it cost 500 million like Poké Dollars to join? Not 500 million, 5 million Pokemon dollars to join. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. I have no reaction. They're like, oh, AZ's evil, and I'm like... But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcast. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Kiku, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? We're gonna go to the secret lab behind that shelf, right? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Wild Pokemon? Okay, investigate. Boxes are just lying around with someone in the middle of cleaning up. There's like Team Flare mugs. The cups on the counter look as if they were being used recently. Okay, they're gonna lock me down here. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, so there's supposedly Pokemon in here. I hear the cries of Pokemon. What? Who? Oh, Houndoom? Yeah, there's some like teleporting things here. Do you have to find a power supply unit? At this? You pull down the lever and activated the power supply unit. The lights are back on and nearby warp panel should work now. Is this where I entered from? The letter A is displayed on the console. Okay, lab keycard A. They got the like old dinosaur computers here, the monitors. Yeah. What? Who? Oh, it's a Noivern. Okay, we need a B key. Okay, let's take this and see where it goes. Okay, that's the B card. Find the elevator key. Okay, where's the B door? This one. Honestly, I just like looked at the marker on the map and I was like, oh, it's this way. Well, it's just for the elevator. Okay. Any interesting Pokemon? It's Beldum. I guess this is where the Team Flare members slept. I hear something. I hear Pokemon. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Chocolate's still hot. Will it ever cool down? I hear Pokemon. Oh, there's like an alpha here. Hey, for alpha. Wait, what did I just pick up? I didn't actually look at what I picked up. I was thinking about A for Alpha. Did I get a key? Okay, there's a door here. Okay, so we did pick up keycard C. There's a Aegislash down there. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you have to defeat it to continue. Drew it. That's what it said. Okay, so this is like a we have to battle them. Do you think it's scarier or less scary exploring abandoned buildings with the existence of Pokemon? I guess Pokemon can protect you. Don't attack me. Alright, poison doesn't affect steel. Also, in the Pokemon universe, you know for a fact ghosts exist. That's true. Ghosts do exist in the Pokemon world. Oh, anything that's like strong against this. Oh wait, Brick Break won't work. Okay. That's true. Ghosts exist and like you'll have like Pokedex entry like the Drifloon. If you hold on to its like Drifloon, if you hold on to it, it'll like float you away. It'll kidnap children. Like, there's some scary Pokemon out there, but like, if you're so used to it living in the Pokemon world, then like, is it that scary if you already know how scary it can be? Okay, we got the elevator key. What is this? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. Oh, okay. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon and attach to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Okay. Yeah, we remember that from Pokemon X. Lysander tried to fire the ultimate weapon from Geosenge Town. Like, in terms of the world of Pokemon, I'm surprised the world hasn't fallen into more chaos. I feel like every day should be like someone being like, oh, I should destroy everything. Okay, let's take the elevator down. what's stopping evil Pokemon from getting together and making a supervillain organization? The Pokemon? I don't know. I mean, isn't that like kind of what Mewtwo kind of did? Like here, like that the first movie. Oh yeah, also that jail cell was where AZ was kept in XY. Well, yeah, didn't Mewtwo kind of do that in the first movie? Catch all the Pokemon that were there and then like clone them. I was like, some Pokemon are like psychic ones are like really intelligent, right? Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dreams. Which file would you like to review? Okay, we'll go in order. Drowsy is terrifying, yeah. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. In fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such a power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. In Prism Tower? Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate that device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps that weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, and do what must be done. Yeah, these are the two buttons, right? Press one of them activates the ultimate weapon. Do what must be done. We already pressed it in Pokemon X. So we learned that Lysander survived, and now Prism Tower has some sort of device. Technically someone else pressed it. I guess you're right. It was someone else. It wasn't us. It wasn't our current protagonist. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Brazil, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Kiku, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do that? You must see by now, with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs? Pariah? I don't think I've ever seen that word, pariah. Pariahs in the eyes of a society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better. To make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you all really ought to do. It is time they all learn of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Hear what AZ has to say, then decide how to move forward. Okay, I'm gonna BRB. Quick, brisk walk to the bathroom. Please take this opportunity to stand up and stretch. I'll be right back. Okay. Well. I didn't get to hear the Goomy Bird. I'll play it myself. Well. Okay. So what are we doing? Oh, we're going back to Hotel Z. Hotel Z. Like, what's everyone gonna say? Are they gonna be like, oh, AZ? I think everyone will be like, no, we trust AZ. AZ's on our side, you know? I feel like they're gonna side with him, you know? You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, hey, Kiku. Did you manage to find Grisham? Yeah, he's the guy from the cafe. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group Team Fleur Nouveau. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. I guess that is a pretty good way to get information, like just hear customers chit-chat, small talk. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Hey Z, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we speak on the roof. Kiku. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. I went to Lysander Lab. Then I shall tell you of my terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I cannot forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That's Lumios, that's the Prism Tower. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Angie. I could have never imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all the events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own prowessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Kiku. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Grisham. I'll win. Knew we could count on you, Kiku. Whatever Grisham and Team Fleur Nouveau's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now, go earn a challenger's ticket so you can challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting all you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay, let's get our promotion ticket. Our challenger's ticket. Okay, we need a bench. A train bound for the airport awaits at the platform. Do you want to leave? Adieu, Lumios. Are you sure? If you board that train, you'll leave Urbane and the others behind. Goodbye. You got unfinished business here in Lumios. It's probably better not to leave. Do you really, really want to board that train anyway? I mean, why not? We can come back. Where am I from anyway? Where did I fly in from? And that's it. You boarded the train bound to the airport. Just like that, that's it. We left. This is really adieu, Livia City. Wait, do we actually get to see the airport? Do we really leave? We packed up our bags. How strange. You must have nodded off here on the bench. Well, I guess it was just a dream. We're trapped. Alright, let's go to nighttime. Okay, where's the battle zone? Yeah, all the way over here. Okay, so we need 45,000 points. Sneak up and use poison moves. Pidgeot. Arc, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check. No shrimping. No shrimping land chat. And thank you for the hydrate. Any snacks or drinks tonight? Is your hot chocolate still hot? I'll abolish wild zones so I can go zooming down the street again. I finished it. Enjoy. You enjoyed the hot chocolate. Okay, go, go, go. I want hot chocolate. Maybe if it's the next cold day, I'll drink some. Can never go wrong with hot chocolate. What if it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees? The weather. The weather's... It's hot, sweltering summer day. Can you drink it then? Is that illegal? Can never go wrong. I used to be that I used to say like, I don't eat ice cream in the winter time. And then my roommates in college were like, what? What do you mean you don't eat ice cream during winter? Ice cream is an all year thing. I was like, oh, is it? You know, there's ice cream in the freezer. We haven't touched it in a bit. How old is it? Like, I don't know, a couple weeks maybe. Although I think Fletch ate some tonight. I was like, I have to get ready for stream. And he was like, I kind of want ice cream. It really sounds safe to eat. I'm sure it's fine. It's not that old. It's not expired. Who's some? Okay. Sneak up on him. We need to find more challenges to do. We can get more points. Super effective damage with plus move. You Electra. Oh, they mega evolve. Gyarados. Excadrill. Poison opposing Pokemon. Gorgite. Playing Guitar Hero with the keyboard feels cursed. Unleash plus smooth. Okay. In person definitely saw. We don't really have to sneak up on them, right? Like, we're fine. No, my failings. But it was Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot. Don't see me. I'm not here. Okay, dawn is approaching. We need to find someone to fight. Okay, we gotta find another opponent quick. I need somebody. Someone fight me. Stop dodging my attack. It kept dodging my rock slide. Okay, we need to find another opponent. Quick! Hurry! We need to find someone. Somebody, anybody. Where? I like how Phalanx turns like a stick, yeah. Oh. Phalanx is so uniform. Always in a perfect line. Okay, we need one more fight. Someone fight me, anybody. I need an opponent. Do we come from this way? Land hits with Mega Evolution. I don't think we'll find anyone. What if I fly back here? Will people respawn? Okay, we have like 5 seconds to find someone. You! Fight me! Fight me! Oh, Hyper Beam! These Pokemon are strong. Toto, why didn't you attack? Okay, we just made it. We just got our challenger's ticket. We got enough points. Okay, now we can go challenge Grisham. Okay, so he's at Nouveau Cafe. So we'll heal and then we'll go and fight. See what happens. Wonder what mega he'll have. Maybe is this his Charizard? Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Would it be X or Y? I don't know. Maybe as two. We'll have X and Y on both. I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? You're fighting for AZ. Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower floette of his. Z form, he just turns into a snake? No. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Kiku, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all those who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard. One piping hot battle to go. Oh, is that actually his Charizard? Well, we get to see Charizard Z. Alright, let's battle. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Alright, here's our promotion match. Malamar. Okay, so here's a team of 6 Pokemon. Tyranitar. Salamence. Okay, Charizard, here's his ace. Will it Mega Evolve? My wasted youth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Okay, we'll see which one it is. Okay, that's X, right? The black one is X? Oh yeah? Well, my Toto can Mega Evolve too. No, my Toto. No, he used Protect. Okay, we got him. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. Your victory's confirmed. Yeah, skill totally, yeah. I am now rank A. Does that mean my wish is granted? You lost. But Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice is still has a hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart, his ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw him aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you're now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Kiku. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. Yeah. If you have a need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Okay, we got Flare Blitz. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those burn-up roasts you like. Zeh. Flare Blitz on Flareon. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll rebuild a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Zed. I either ran Flare Blitz or Fire Blast. Maybe both. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells and needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Guess what? I made it to rank A2! Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two A rank trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? What's wrong? Now we need a Z rank trainer so we can complete the AZ. We gotta hire a new recruit. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain? The tower. Is it Angie that is affecting you? Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up about worrying about the things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. That's night. Boom. An earthquake? Something shaking the building? Kiku, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Head out to see what in the world's going on. Okay, we'll take a quick peek and then we'll wrap up. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary is screaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. Stairs exist? I don't know. Maybe are the stairs hard to access? Yeah, why can't they just take the stairs? It's not urgent enough to take the stairs, I guess. If it isn't, that's a safety hazard, it is. Yeah, like how are you supposed to escape if there's a fire in the elevator? You can't take the elevator. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Angie in some way. So I came up to view the tower. Look there. It's like glowing with like the mega energy, right? Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes rogue as well. What will happen? It's the new neon lights that were installed to modernize Prism Tower. They added neon lights. The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. You'll be alright, AZ. Team MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Okay, Team MZ. Let's regroup at Centrical Plaza. Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Angie. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Angie, Floette? You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisine. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Kiku. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. A Zygarde cell. Meet the others in front of Prism Tower. Okay. Next time. Pokemon Legends ZA. We will investigate what's going on with the tower. They are very uniform. The Phalanx. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. Hope everyone had a good start to the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy Friday. Enjoy the rest of Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Have a good night. Good rest of your day. We'll catch y'all another time. Until then, bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye.